Welcome to A Little Bit Extra, a series where I play single-player survival while completing various tasks per viewer suggestion. Each task is called an extra. There are a few types of these. The first three extra types are episodical, meaning that they have to be completed within one episode. The three are challenges, builds, and items. Challenges are as the name suggests, a challenge that must be completed in the episode. Challenges can range from a simple water bucket clutch to raiding an ocean monument. Builds are whatever you want built, whether it's a simple house or maybe a reference to something. Redstone farms could also be considered a build. Item will send me on a quest to find, well, an item. Perhaps you would like me to find a specific item in the episode, like an armor trim or too tall grass. The last three extras are the long terms, which will span several episodes. The three are the waits, themes, and mega builds. Waits is forcing me to wait a certain period of time, like 10 in-game days or 3 IRL days, until I can do something, like going to the nether. Themes are as they suggest. This will cause an area like my starter base to be a themed area, for example a prairie style or theme. Until I finish the area, the long term is in effect. Lastly are mega builds, which are what you think. However, they won't be in effect until I'm ready to take them on, since early game won't be very exciting when I'm trying to build a Hermitcraft style mega build. A few ground rules. These can also be found on Discord, as well as the explanation that was given above. An episodical extra must be small enough that it can be completed within one episode. Things do have to progress chronologically. Can't have me going to the end before I've gone to the nether. There can only be one long-term extra at a time, so I can't have a themed area and then must build a mega build that has no relation to the theme. For any suggestion, you can make it as vague or specific as you would like. The vaguer you make it, the more likely I could find a loophole. The more specific you make it, the longer it might take. With that, it's time to start the episode. Alright. Oh boy. That's right. It's a new series. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just start smacking a tree. And the intro should have given you all the information you need for this series. Just also wanted to clarify in case any of you guys skipped that intro to get to the good stuff. You can find all of that information in the Discord for a much easier recap of everything that has been explained. So I think to start, I'm just going to kind of get stuff rolling. And if you're curious what the first challenge is going, or the first extra, sorry, what the first extra even is, it's starting this series, is the first extra. It's a challenge that I must complete because, well, yeah, I have a bad habit of not starting things. This is actually the third iteration of trying to start a world. Is that rails that I see? Is that rails? What? Okay. This could be good. I do really want to sap. Well, it's, you know what? It's not important. Okay? Because it's oak. I can find oak anywhere that I want, but I think exploring this is much to be desired. Stone is also much to be desired, and of course, gold. We need gold. I don't know why we need gold, but we need gold. So I'm going to go ahead and mine up with the stone, get some of the early game stuff done and dusted, explore this mine shaft a little bit, and if anything exciting happens, well, you'll know, because I'm not turning that record button off until I leave. I can already hear spiders, and I'm a little scared, but I guess I'll see you guys then. What do you think the chances of me finding a notch apple are? I'd say pretty high, actually.
Hi.
Woo! Hello. You over here now? Where'd you go? I don't know where that creeper went. Okay. There's a zombie over there. Woo! Diamonds! Gapple. Iron. Torches. Things. Don't know why I'm reading everything off to you. Just figured I would. Hi. How you doing? Okay, nothing can get through there, so that's good news. Would you look at that? We already have diamonds. Hi, buddy. You're literally trapped. That's good news, at least. One problem, I don't have food, and I'm in a mesa, which means food is going to be a top priority, okay? I'm going to need to worry about food. I'm going to need to worry about food fast. If I could find some glubs, I probably could be good on food. Ooh, more iron. But, yeah. Diamonds immediately is pretty good, though. I'm gonna explore this place without any armor or anything like that. Though I most likely will be coming out of this with iron armor and tools and stuff, because, like, I already have a lot of iron. Alright. Full suit of armor. Let's go. I just got a couple more bits to smelt down. And then we can move on. Come on. Come on. Do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Done. Okay, we can now move on from this place. We can do something, and we're going to dive deeper into this jungle of stone. What's down here? Squat. Okay, we're going towards the more exciting literal lush caves, which could prove beneficial. I don't need to. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have armor. I didn't mean to break that. I was trying to yoink some, but it wasn't yoinking. Okay. Oh, hello, buggo. Jump! Okay, there we go. Hi. We're like right in the middle of the Badlands. Well, I'm gonna think to myself, where to go, and what direction to go into to find somewhere to hopefully live. But those are my mineshaft adventures, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Alright, guys, I have found a location for home. Alright, it's gonna be this nice little cherry grove here. If we fly up with our free cam, I can show you kind of more around. It's like we're surrounded by a cherry grove. There's a village right up there. There's actually another village that I came across over there. And so, in order to show you all of my journeys, I'm actually going to show it through the lens of every time I found a jungle on my way here to about 7,000 blocks away from spawn. So, yeah, let's go ahead and roll all of those jungles. Alright guys, I found a nice spot for our home that we should be building. It's right in front of me. This spot right here. Now if you follow it, kind of makes a nice normal curve of a shape. And I'm thinking I could totally put a hobbit hole right there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be building a hobbit hole for my little starter base. I'm going to be using cherry wood as kind of the main blocks to use for it. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of figure it out, build it, and maybe do a little bit of a time lapse. So let's roll. guys, as you can see from behind me, we kind of have an outer shell of the Hobbit home. So from the time lapse, I try to figure out like the general circle. Where's the door going to be? And so we got the door right here. And then, looking over here, we have the two sides, and both sides are 10 blocks. And then I made little windows, and I figured this is where I could probably fit the cherry wood in better. I thought the oak looked better for the walls than the cherry wood. I think it was too pink. I'm not really a fan of that. But I think the pink would be really nice like this, and I might do a couple other things. Didn't really know what to do for the overhang, so I kind of just dropped the dirt, and I think I actually like that. I think it makes it feel like it's more built into the mound rather than it, having a mound put on top of it. This is actually put inside the mound, and then over time the dirt's kind of fallen and down and everything like that. I do plan to put things like gardens on the outsides near the windows and all that kind of stuff, so like a little plant area, and then an actual like farm kind of there, and then I'm gonna have like a seating area probably out there. A couple things like that. The interior obviously is not done at all. I need to dig out the space for it and kind of figure out exactly what's going where and doing all of that. Trying to figure out what things I do need, and there will be a chimney like somewhere back there for where the kitchen is, right? So yeah, that's kind of that. I'm probably going to keep working on this and getting that all done and dusted. And so I'll see you back when I get a little bit more work done on this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did some work to the interior of the Hobbit hole since the last time you saw it, and if you were expecting a full-blown interior, you are sorely mistaken. All I did was dig it out a little bit until I ran out of 4 stone pickaxes, and this is as far as I got. But I just kind of wanted to share some of the plans I had for the interior and how I can kind of get that working. First of all, because of the shape of the hill we have right here, I can't really make the roof of this any bigger than it already is, because like blocks around the edges here are also these, so it kind of breaks through, which I already had issues with. So what I kind of want to do is I want to have maybe like a kind of living room right here, a small one that accommodates the roof. On the other side, have like a study, so for both of the windows. And then continue onward as this being a hallway, and kind of either put another circle here, or a big archway or something. Archway here to enter into both of these. I don't really want like doors to go into each place, so to signify going into other sections of this build, I want to do an archway to symbolize the 2 separate rooms without actually closing them off to each other and having a door there. And so I want to have another like circle on this end, and when we pass through that one further into here, that's when I can open up the roof to being to this height and actually go much further into this space here. So that's kind of the interior, but as I was looking around this whole area, I was thinking that up here I could actually put another Hobbit hole. There's enough space between the roof of the roof of this building and the floor of this one that it wouldn't interfere, and then maybe putting another one right over here. And so you're having like a road that goes up to, the one over here and the one over there, maybe putting another one here, kind of going through. Maybe I'd even put, dig this back, put one up there, and kind of putting a whole bunch of them around. Hold on, I gotta shriek. All right. As I was saying, kind of dot this whole place with Hobbit holes around. Probably not in the back here, just because we have this giant hole that's right there, and yeah, but I mean I could maybe even put one right here or something. Not sure. But yeah, another thing you might notice is I put a couple more torches around the area to light it up, and the reason I did that is because this door. I was thinking about it, and I want a greenish door here, which the only blocks I can think of that fit for that are dark prismarine or warped wood, neither of which that I'll have now. So, there might be an expedition, an early nether expedition, or a dangerous ocean monument hunt in order to get the dark prismarine. Neither of those sound lovely, so I might have to just wait for a door and leave this open until then. But yeah, I'm gonna have to also do a lot more digging. And also, don't forget, I do have the village up there. So I might just live out here until I can get better tools and equipment, at least a better pickaxe. So this digging is a little bit more manageable. But that's going to do it for today. I think we're going to end our episode here. Don't forget how this series works with all the extras. Go back to the beginning of the video if you missed any of that, or go onto the Discord to find all that information. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-o! What is this tree? What?